June 14th. Thanks for stopping by. How about you grab a coffee and we get smarter together? Yesterday, I listened to a podcast in which a lot of, oh my god, our ancestors who built Stonehenge were still so naive. We are not even sure what they found, much less what going on. And all I could think was, well, you just failed your intelligence test. Because whenever we set out to determine the intelligence of something or someone, we really are taking an intelligence test ourselves. The question for us as the tester is, do we recognize the space and way in which the intelligence of the other expresses itself? And let's face it, as soon as space and or way deviate just a little bit from today's human expression, we are tremendously challenged. What makes it harder for us to evaluate the humans who built Stonehenge between 3100 and 1600 BC is the time that has lapsed since. There's a cultural equation between the flow of time and progress. The more time passes, the more progress is made. As we need to begin to break this idea down somewhere, let's begin here. The only place where time is a reality is in our heads. The physical universe, of which a human is a minuscule part of, is a quantum universe. To imagine what this means, think of fireworks. A rocket explodes and what appears in the night sky is a globe made up of a host of sparks. Anything, any event in the quantum universe can be presumed to be a globe like that. Every spark represents a certain possible way this event could play out. And like the sparks, the possible ways all play out simultaneously. But once a cell observes the event, due to its limitations, all it sees is one spark of the whole host, one way how this event plays out. Each spark is itself a globe of sparks. It's itself a globe of sparks. It's itself a globe of sparks. And so on. The cell can still only perceive one spark of each, at best, because this isn't just any old firework display, but the New Year's firework in Berlin, where millions upon millions explosions happen all at once, and the globes of sparks blend into each other wherever you look. So a single cell will only catch a few sparks here and there and turn them into its rather rustic model of a world, before it catches other sparks and revamps the model and so on. A human is made up of millions of cells which all possess different sparks of the same event along with sparks of different events and communicate their models with the other cells. There's a lot of comparing and adjusting of interpretations going on the single cell level, but also on levels where compound models are created. From all this work being done, our nervous system picks up just a few data points and generates its own compound model of what the current consensus is between the cells about what the hell is going on in the physical universe. The model that rises at the level of consciousness. What's important to understand is, in the physical universe, everything happens all at once. Once again, all at once. But it is us, the human, who from the cell level up processes the available information incrementally. And going through snapshot after snapshot makes it appear as if the snapshots line up to become a movie. It's a phenomenon we call time, but that is an illusion. Our ancestors 70,000 years ago, as well as our ancestors who built Stonehenge and everyone in between, looked with the same brains and language skills as we have today at the same huge collection of data and tried to process them incrementally. There's no reason to believe that they were any worse at doing just that than us, other than to make ourselves feel better, of course. And that's a trap. Because this belief that time, an illusion, equals improvement, equals progress, means that we become blind to the possibility that we, at some point, have added wrong data into the continuous generation process of our model of a physical universe, and the more we now work on it, the more we pay compound interests for this mistake. What we can be sure of, applying the law of probability, is that our ancestors, like our neighbors today, picked up different data from the huge pie that is the physical universe to process. Or, to stay in the picture, they follow other sparks. What is perfect, really, when we realize that our combined goal is to work our way through the whole collection of data to produce together as a network through time and space, a compound model that is the perfect reflection of a physical universe, a model that offers the tools and solutions to every problem we might ever face when we're in, or to get as close as possible to it. And this project needs every one of us to get through as many diverse, never before touched data as possible, but also to combine and adjust our models with as many as possible models of others wherever they live 10,000 years ago or will live what we think of as 10,000 years in this future, whether they live next door or on the other end of the world. That's why humans, but every other intelligence around us, starting from cells as well, is configured to explore. Explore. As known as think. Turn thinking into a habit. Let's make thinking the norm again. Like, comment, share, and follow, lest you miss a single opportunity to improve yourself and society. Once you do, we'll meet again at the coffee pot.